Hi everyone, welcome to Nicole's Needlework. Today is April 18th. It's Friday and I've just gone off work. I thought I'd do a quick video. I have been really working on many different projects, but I've been working on a couple and I have decided to do Stitch Mania this year. I am going to do a project every other day, so I'm going to start 16 new projects for the month of May. I think before I did a project every other day for 15 days, so this time I decided to do the whole month, but I'm still not doing 31. I haven't gotten that brave yet, but I am gonna start 16 new projects, so I have those here, and I think these are the ones I'm sticking with. There's still time to change that, so we'll see what I actually end up doing. So I'll go over what I have been working on. I don't have any finishes. I've mainly been working on Sarah Casey Unwin 1848 by Chessie and me. And okay, so I'm working on filling in that house. I got all the flowers done on the border, and that's about it. Not a whole lot of progress since I last did a video. I got all the windows in, and like I said, just starting to fill in that house. And this is on 36 count vintage pearled barley by Lakeside Linens. And I got this kit through Country Sampler. And I'm using all the called for threads. And this is not a conversion or anything, this is what is called for. They're so pretty. Love these threads. So I also decided to get back out Plum Street Samplers, the Milk and Cream Company. So cute. And for this one, I am using 40 count vintage pecan butter. It calls for 36 count. So I got all the grass done, just a lot of fill-in. This actually all gets filled in here too with eggshell. I haven't done that yet. And I started on the cow, the big cow. So it's a really cute, fun piece. So I'm really enjoying that. And I'm using all the called for threads for this one too. So there is DMC, Weeks, and Classic Colorworks. Those are pretty. So I got a new planner, and I have been, let's see, I have been putting what I've been working on. So I'll do stitching here, knitting here, and then like exercise here. See, there's not much. I'm trying, my husband, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but he actually bought me an elliptical. And before I was getting up and going to the gym and using their elliptical. And for some reason, I was more motivated to leave the house and work out than go downstairs to work out. So I'm really trying to get motivated again. I really like the elliptical. I think it gives me a good workout, and it's easy on my joints, and it's fun. I like it. But yeah, I gotta get motivated again. He found it very inexpensively on next door. So yeah, I gotta get back to that. And the other thing I've been working on is my Impressionist shawl by Helen Stewart. And this is why I keep looking over here, because I want to get the yarn right, because I can never remember the pink yarn. Okay. Yes, that's the right way. So I'm almost done with clue 3, getting ready to start on clue 4. These are taking, each row takes forever now. But the black is Madeline Tosh Twist Light in Leopard, or it's charcoal, it's like a charcoal gray. And then the white is Madeline Tosh Twist Light in Birch Gray. It's a white with some gray speckles. And then the pink is Yarn Experiments Monkey Sock Meet Me in Charlotte. So I just finished using that, and that's what I had left. So good little bit. In the white I didn't even bother, because there was one more row I had to put in here, and I just did pink, and you can't even tell. So now the rest of it is going to be that charcoal gray, and I'll be done. I'll be glad to get this done. But I love these colors. These are my colors. Love them. And I did put a few more rows on my sock. And this is just the toe up vanilla sock. And this is Life in the Long Grass Garden Party is the colorway. So that's all I've gotten done. And these needles are 2.25 millimeter US ones, and they are Nova Platinas, and it's just a 32-inch cord. And the other ones were the Chow Goose US 6, 4.5 millimeter. And they're the interchangeables. I got those at Luna Lola. Whoa, that was loud. In Columbia, South Carolina. So that's really all I've worked on. I think I worked on Sarah Casey for about a week, and the other one for about a week, and the knitting I'll do at night, or, you know, when in the car, not driving, when my husband's driving. So I guess I'll show my Stitch Mania. So last Saturday, was it? Yeah, Saturday, I kind of went through, I didn't pick really big projects. I tried to pick small to medium projects. No big samplers or anything. These are just smaller things I've been wanting to stitch for a while, and I actually forgot something. So, okay, so this isn't necessarily in the order I'm going to stitch them in. Maybe I may change it up. I'm not sure. But the first one is Make It Do by Heartstring Samplery, and it's kind of the theme for my Stitch Mania. And this is a freebie. It's on her website. You can download it. And basically it's the saying, use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. And Faye, Carolina Stitcher, stitched it, and she basically used colors she had in her stash. And that's basically what I'm doing for this Stitch Mania. I'm only using charts I have, linen I have, threads I have. If I don't have them, I'm substituting them. So, except there's one exception, which I'll share later. But, yeah. So that is my plan. So these are the threads I pulled. And the linen is 32 count Legacy. And I'm going to do it 1/2. So we'll see. We'll see how those look. I may switch some out, or I don't know. But if you want to see a picture of it, I will link Faye's finished project. I'll put that in my show notes. So that's the first one. Second one is, and I've shown this before, is A Gentleman's Daughter by Plum Street. And this one I've already had kitted. So I have all the called for threads, and this is 40 count vintage maple sugar. Next one is another heartstring samplery, and the one I want to do is Black Cap Chickadee. And I've loved that one for so long. We have a lot of those that come to our bird feeder, and they're just the sweetest little birds. I love them. So I think I have all the call for threads. I'm not exactly sure, because I went through and just kind of pulled what I had or pulled what looked good. And this is, it calls for 32 count Ren, and I'm using 36 count Ren. So that's for Black Cap Chickadee. And that's a smaller one, 71 by 69, so not too big. I think this one's much bigger, 142 by 154, and a lot of solid stitching in there. I love it, love it. All right, next one is, this is a blackbird design. Where's my book? So I am doing, this is from In Friendship's Way, and I'm doing this one. And it is called The Winter is Past. Let me not show the pattern. The Winter is Past. And I do really like this one too. I had thought about doing that one as well, but I think I'll wait. So I'm going to do this one. And this one calls for 40 count doubloon. I don't like doubloon. So I'm using 40 count Legacy, I think. I think it's an older dye lot. It's either that or sand with the call for threads. Let's see, next up is Henpeck. And I already have the threads for this. I just added the 36 count oaken, which I had left over from my Merrily. Merrily We Welcome Spring. And that's what it's called for. So I've got another blackbird design, and this is from the Maria Selby Humphrey book, and it's this drum right here. I have always loved that drum. And the linen is called for 28 count dill. So pretty. And I am going to use 36 count Ren. The called for threads are so pretty. Love that. Next up is another blackbird. So I probably won't do all these blackbirds together. I'll probably space them out a little bit. And this is from the Bells on Christmas Day. And I want to do this little pinky, or needle book, Wild and Sweet. I think that's so cute. And it also calls for 36 count oaken. So I'm using some more of what I had left over from Marilee. Nice thing about these small designs is it doesn't use a lot of linen. So I pulled all the threads. All right, another one is Bird's Eye View by Kathy Barrick. And this linen is 40 count Parisian taupe by Silk Weaver, and I'm using the called for needlepoint ink silks. I've loved this. I've loved this for so long. So, and it's not very big. Let me see. 77 by 97, so not too big. Love that. Next up, I don't remember if I had notes. Hold on. I wrote them all down here. I think I was going to do Ann Marston, but I don't know. I think I decided not to do this one right now. So I think that's gonna wait. So this I've had forever. This Quaker by Exemplars from the Heart. This came out in 2003, and I bought the kit for it. It says winter 2002 on here, but so I bought the kit, and it has silk threads and 36 count. It's called Castle Stone. So I decided it's time. I went ahead and started that. Another one I've had forever is Where My Heart Blooms by Blackbird Designs. I think this is also Parisian taupe, but in 36 count. This I got from Shepherd's Bush to do the houses, which I decided not to do. But I think those threads look really pretty on this. So I plan to do it 1/2 instead of 2/2 on like 30 count. So it's gonna be a little smaller. Next up is the Garden Urn Pink Heap I got from Stitch and Frame. So sweet. And that's 36 count vintage pear by Lakeside Linens. Another one. So this is a Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread, and it's Be Happy, Humble, and Kind. And my friend Lori got this for me from, I think it's Stitch in Time. Is that? It's a shop in Jacksonville. I think it's Stitch in Time. I think that's what it is. But it was very sweet of her. She got this for me a while ago, and I keep telling her I'm gonna start it. And the threads are so pretty. And this is 40 count vintage light exemplar. I love these threads. It's all the pretty bluey greens, the Lexington Green, Mountain Mist, and Otter Creek by Gentle Arts. Oh, and that's why I decided to wait. Where'd it go? It's on my lap. To stitch this, because that's what these are also. So maybe when I'm done with that, I'll do that one. But yeah. Excited to start that. And that one's a little bigger. It's 112 by 190, so it's pretty wide. All right, Alright, I've got another Blackbird Designs. And this is a small one. I love this book, A Stitcher's Journey. There's so many beautiful projects in here. And the one I'm doing from here is this pin keep right here. And it's called Summer Stars Pin Cushion. Let me not show the pattern. So, very sweet. This is a 40 count piece of linen, but I'm not sure of the color. Looks like lentil or something like that. I think it's a light side linen. So it's gonna be smaller. I think it's called for like 32 count or 30 count. So it's gonna be a smaller pin cushion. But so sweet. So I've got another Barrick Samplers, or Kathy Barrick. This is Barrick Samplers. The Farmer's Wife. And I am doing it on the ink spot black. And I was missing one thread, so I went through, pulled the DMC, went through all my, because I'm using silks, so I went through all my silks, and I found this Soie d'Alger, Vera Soie, that looked close enough. And it's 40 count ink spot black by R&R. So it's kind of more of a charcoal gray though. Hopefully it'll look alright. Let's see. This, I'm doing a lot of Blackbird. I love all these smaller Blackbird designs and I never stitch them, so that was kind of a good motivation for my Stitch Mania. I was actually thinking of going up to Stitch and Frame tomorrow, but we're supposed to be getting storms. They're having the spring framing sale now, and so I think I'm going to wait because I'm off tomorrow. But if it's storming, I don't want to be driving 3 hours. No, I'm losing it. Where'd it go? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So I decided from And Blossom as the Rose, I was thinking of doing this pin keep here, but I decided to do this smaller design there. And there's the threads. And I think I substituted this bean sprout for something else. Like I said, if I didn't have it, I just went and pulled something that was close. And this is 32 count Legacy by Picture This Plus. Alright, sorry, had to let Ginger in. And that one is called The Lily of the Valley. So sweet. Last one, and this is a bigger one also, is Caroline Broomhead. And so this one is probably the biggest one, 168 by 216. Then, this was the only exception I made, was to order some silks for Caroline Broomhead. She's licking me. She is so silly. I ordered more. It doesn't call for these silks, but I like them with it. So I got more Blue Ice because I want to use this for something else. And more of the green, which dropped. It's a dinky dye also, and I just got those from 123 Stitch. So that was the only thing I ordered for my Stitch Mania, was 2 skeins of silk. But this, I think I had planned to do on the 36 Ligonier, but I kind of like this. This is 40 count. I want to say it's also an older die lot of Legacy, and I do kind of like them on that. So I'm kind of deciding, am I going to use that or the 36 count? So we'll see. But that is it. That is all my projects that I plan to do for Stitch Mania, and I will list them all on my blog with what I'm using, threads, fabric, everything. I don't know exactly what order I'll go in. I'll figure that out. I'll probably space out the Blackbirds and the Plum Streets, and so I'm not doing the same designers next to each other. Yeah, my mother-in-law came for a few days, which was really nice. And then Ginger, she's so funny. She will not lick my face, though. The other cat will. She will not. She'll lick every part of me. So silly. And my dad's coming Saturday, so we should have a nice Easter. My husband's going to cook. He bought a new smoker, so it's been nice because he will make wings and ribs and chicken. So we're gonna not have a traditional Easter dinner. We're gonna smoke some wings and ribs, and so it'll be nice. I'm trying to think what else. Beginning of May, Bradley will be doing finals, and he will be done with his first year of college. I just can't believe it. I can't believe how fast it went by, and hopefully he's passed all his classes. I'm sure he has. Very proud of him. He's doing really well. So I'm gonna have to move him out of the dorms, or his dorm eventually. I don't know why she keeps licking me. And then the kids will be done with school in June. And so hopefully sometime May, middle of May maybe, I'll share my Stitch Mania progress and let you guys know how it's going. So I hope you guys have a very nice Easter, and I will talk to you later. Bye.